As the vintage steam engine chugs along the rolling hills of KwaZulu-Natal, the breathtaking views of the Valley of 1,000 Hills, manifesting natural beauty, creating an unforgettable experience for families and train enthusiasts alike. The Umgeni Steam Railways festive season trains, pulled by the lovingly restored Maureen, offers a magical journey through one of South Africa's most scenic regions with the added charm of history. So Edwin Andy Anderson is a volunteer with Umgeni Steam Railways, a volunteer-based organization that's been preserving the rich rail heritage of KwaZulu-Natal for decades. And as we head into the festive season, the Umgeni Steam Railway is gearing up for a series of special train trips, including Santa special trains and New Year's trips. So to talk a little bit more on this, we're joined by Edwin Andy Anderson this morning. Andy, good morning. Thank you for your time on the SABC at this hour.
Hi, good morning to you.
It's an exciting time, and we're looking at what is in store for the festive season. Perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about the Umgeni Steam Railway, its history at large as well.
Hi, good morning. Umgeni Steam Railway was created in 1982, that's 42 years ago, and by a small bunch of guys that got together. We wanted to preserve the old steam locomotives. We were very fortunate. A little bit of backing from the power station manager at New Germany in Natal, at the Eskom power station. And from that embryo group, you see what you see today has taken 42 years of long, hard labor by a very small group of volunteers, all the way through from bankers to technicians, chaps with a bit of steam and experience.
And so Andy, yes. On that note, I mean, we hear that Moren, which is obviously a beautifully restored vintage steam engine, will be putting the festive season trains. Tell us a little bit more about Maureen's story, her significance to the Umgeni Steam Railway at large.
Yes, Maureen was built in 1912 in Glasgow in the UK and shipped to South Africa. She arrived here in January of 1912 and was put into service with the old SAR. She ended her days shunt yards in Cape Town and then was sold to the mining industry for working in the coal mines, shunting trucks around, etc. And her last service to the mining industry was at Utrecht Colliery in northern Natal. After some negotiations, she was donated to Umgeni Steam Railway, and we put her back into service in the late 1990s. But she was due for a big boiler repair in 2012. So she was taken out of service, but we decided to give her a complete makeover and a complete mechanical repair. And a lot of hard work and a lot of money was thrown at it. It can cost you anything over R1 million to restore a steam locomotive today.
And so fast forward to 2024 and this festive season, which is now upon us. I mean, there's a range of special train trips that have been planned, namely the Santa trips. Perhaps you could talk us through a little bit more about the schedule and really what passengers can expect as well.
Okay, today we have 4 trains running today and tomorrow, Sunday. And Santa will be on the train to greet the children. It's quite festive, and all the youngsters get very excited when they see Santa, and some others don't. They cringe and yeah, he's a strange man with a big beard. But yes, and we have the Nchanga craft market as well. Trains are running pretty full today. I haven't seen the last booking sheets, but I believe there is still some space on the 15:30 train today. So yeah, just need to make a phone call and see if there is still space. You can maybe catch a ride on today's trains.
Andy,
we are running.
Andy, they do say that those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And so speaking about this magical journey, I mean, to add to what is on offer, we know that there's also the Scenic Route that's obviously comes to the fore as well, the Valley of 1,000 Hills. Perhaps you could tell us more about that in relation to what's on offer this festive season, the route that also is undergone as well.
Yes, the railway line runs through the scenic Valley of 1,000 Hills. We used to run between Kloof and Nchanga, but the floods of 2022 put a stop to that with a washaway in one of the sections on the line. That's going to cost us a lot of money to repair. However, the piece of line that we do travel on is very scenic. It's in rural, more or less small holding areas. And then you also have views of the Valley of 1,000 Hills in an area where there's still a lot of natural bush. It's part of the Moss Trail and Green Belt. And we have one of the oldest tunnels in South Africa that trains still travels through, built in 1880. And from Umgeni Station to Bothers Hill, it's a 30-minute trip. We spend 15 minutes at Bothers Hill. People can stretch, have a cigarette, watch the locomotive turning around, and then the trip back to Umgeni, another 30 minutes. And then you can browse the craft market, and they had a lot of food stalls there as well.
Well, speaking about, that craft market and everything else that is on offer, I know that everything is on a volunteer-based basis, rather. And so with that being said, what are the opportunities available for people who want to get involved, support the organization, be part of this, telling, the history of the train, but also Umgeni at large?
Well, yeah, we're a strange breed because it's a passion for steam trains that brings people to us. So, yes, if you like rail or you have any feelings for the old steam engines and you got some woodworking skills or some engineering skills or even just like to be a sponsor for Umgeni Steam Railway, we welcome anybody that can provide services. We all do it because we just love to be around steam trains. And the craft market is operated by Umgeni Steam Railway, and there's a lot of people there that earn their living from the proceedings and feeding the people with all the wares that get sold there. We have people from the valley as well. They also bring their wares up from the Valley of 1,000 Hills. We have so you have some endemic and natural items on sale as well. Beautiful baskets made by the ladies down in the valley. The wicker baskets, etc.
Yes.
So yes, the market provides for everybody that uses their. I can't think of the word at the moment, but it's their knowledge and skills to produce.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Andy, thank you for joining us this morning and for sharing that. Lots of Santa trips, the Valley of 1,000 Hills, that picturesque view during this festive season. Thank you for joining us and for sharing that story. Edwin Andy Anderson chatting to us about the Santa trips through Umgeni Steam Railway. Of course, more information, you can visit Umgeni Steam Railway website or their various social media channels.